Hi everybody, so this is a quick video just talking about the different kinds of assignments we'll do on Blackboard and how to turn them in. So here we go. Um, so this is familiar. This is just kind of it's a 1301, but I threw in different things um, that I do in different ways. So it may be like if you're in the research course, there's a turn research assignments in here. If you're in 1301, it'll have the different essays, that kind of thing. What we're really looking at though is there are three different kinds of assignments we'll do. And of course, one is a quiz. So those are all in the quizzes exam folder. And when you do a quiz, straightforward, click on it and you'll see like I already did one recording of this video and then I'm redoing it. But you can see I submitted and I didn't like my grade. And remember, you can do quizzes twice, so you can go in and I'll have it set up when the semester gets started, where whenever you click on, like here, I'm going to click on one submitted and it shows my final grade, and I can click on attempt one. And then what it'll do is it will show the questions. And this shows everything, including, what I answered. But what it'll do whenever you're looking at it is it will show the question and the answer choices, and then it'll show you whether you got it right or wrong. So you'd have red or green, right? It won't show you what you chose, so you'll have to look it up. So it's really simple, though. I'm sorry. Let me go back to this and take the quiz. The point is that you can, whoops, okay, not click too many times maybe. The point is you can go in, start attempt, you can do one, and then you'll be able to look at your answers. And it's just point and click, right? Read the screen. So you do that, and then once you're all done, you go through, you do all the questions, you click submit. It'll say, do you want to? Go back, double check, make sure you answered them all so you don't end up with a lame grade like I have here, okay? But the point is remember it's twice, so that you can go back and look at that first one and see what you missed. And if you missed, like if you marked an answer that is correct, like you're reading it, you're like, I'm reading this, on the web page or whatever, and Blackboard's saying I'm wrong, then that means I'm wrong, right? I don't have the right one checked. Sometimes I mess it up. Sometimes Blackboard does. One semester I uploaded like quizzes. I spent like 24 hours uploading quizzes, and Blackboard messed up a lot of them. Sometimes it's me. Either way, I want you to have the credit, okay? So if you come across one where it marks it wrong and you're like, but I'm looking at the reading and it says, this other thing, just let me know. Send me an email and say, yay, guess what? Um, I get more points, and we'll all do the dance of joy, because I love it if I can, if it's just something I messed up on, that's easy to fix, okay? And just remember, quizzes are about kind of guided notes, so that you read the whole article and they're about, hey, don't forget this, don't forget this, did you pay attention to this? Really, my quizzes are pretty straightforward. If you read the articles, you should be able to go take the quiz, and for most of them, be like, oh, yes, this, that. And then remember, I don't do a lockdown browser, so you can open, all the articles we're reading, have read them, because there is a time limit, so you don't want to read while you're doing the quiz, have read them, and then go take the quiz. And I always start the question with, kind of a short version of the title. So if you're like, I don't remember what that one is, then you can go and open up that tab, that article, and if you've already got the tab open, then just look for that, and that'll refresh, and that'll help you remember. And that's the point, is I want this to be more of a, okay, yeah, did you get these things? Did you pay attention to this part? And don't forget it. So that's why I'm like, take it again, right? I have had a number of students who get 100s on all the quizzes. Read carefully, and then when you take it, sit down and open up all the tabs, and really, you should be able to do that. Okay? Cool beans. So quizzes, there we go, there's that. The other thing we do is we turn in, oh wait, let's see week one. Everybody's got a week one folder. We do discussions. So we're not doing them every week. We will do them as needed. The first one is basic one you're probably doing for all your courses, a basic introduction. I'm very informal with it. Please read through, read what I have to say, so you get to know a little more about me, and then boom, you start typing your response in here. And then you respond, and then go back and read other people's so that we get to know one another, because 16 weeks of English class, yay. Okay. And the final thing, kind of assignment we do, is any kind of assignment. So if you're turning in, you may be turning in an essay, in which case you've typed it up and saved it in Word format, not PDF. Don't, if you use Apple, make sure don't put it in that Pages thing. Word will not convert that on my PC. Okay, I'm not an Apple person. So you need to make sure to do that. Make sure you save it in the right format. Why am I so picky? One, I'm teaching you professionalism. And, if the IRS or your job or whoever says uploaded this in this format, that's what they mean, right? Learn to follow the rules. That's 90% of life. Learn that, you're good to go, okay? And then learn to decide when that's a rule to break. Upload in a certain format, just do it, right? Okay, so you click on, like here, I've already submitted once, right? Start attempt 2, okay? And so here we go. Let me close this. And make sure and read it, because some things I say just type it in the box. So in 1301, with some pre-writings where it'll just be, where I'll say you can type it in the box or attach it, or, things like that. But make sure and read these, because these have the what you need to do. Now remember, that's not your assignment. That's instructions for turning in the assignment. Your assignments you'll find by going to your schedule and in our readings for the course. So this tells you what to do. You scroll down here, click on Add Content. You can type some fabulous ideas in there. You can attach, and let's see what we're going to attach. Oh, here, let's see. Let's attach. I know that these are not in doc format like they're supposed to be, right? Save your things in doc format, and look, there's links. So if you need help with that, and especially if you use Apple Pages, and save, okay. You might want to put, here it is. If there's anything concerns you have, I wasn't sure about this, whatever, you can, write that in there in the comments, but make sure if you're supposed to attach, make sure you attach. There we go. We're going to click submit, and then we wait for it. Yes, I want to submit it, okay? And then once you submit it, you can take a look at it. So this is the one I just did. That's my first video one. And then make sure it actually shows up. So there's my lovely message to my teacher, which means something like, hey, my turtle won the race. And then here's what I submitted. And you should see your essay like that, okay? Just make sure that this is doc or docx. Don't just type it in, save it that way, okay? And that way you can see what you did. So there we go. 3 3 ways we turn things in. One is, quizzes, where you just read and do the quiz. Another one is doing discussions, and the other one is turning in assignments by attaching or typing in your submission, either way. So that should help you get started with, or that gives you the basics of kind of everything you need to know right now about turning in assignments, especially if you haven't used Blackboard Ultra. And so let me know if you have questions. Other than that, just have a great one.